Kidd Brewer Stadium in beautiful Boone, North Carolina. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. And the shot to clear is ready to kick it away first. He'll bring it out. It's Paul. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. So the App State Mountaineers offense will have the first possession of the game. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Bob.
And you got to... And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, and coaches watch tape all week, and they get so excited. First play, let's make a statement. This offense tries to come out and throw it under the lights, all the excitement, and what do? They forget to protect their quarterback, and they give up a sack on the first play.
They'll run play action. Fires complete on the crosser. Jumped on top of the pile.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Motion from the wideout. Dropping back, it's Huff. Fires to the middle. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a fourth down. And the Mountaineers will call on their punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He's got it. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. So Coastal Carolina's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box.
There's a crease. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Throwing, Lopez. He's got him in the flat. Oh, what a move to get room. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, shot to clear.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And it really doesn't matter what play call this offense does. Like first possession, 3 and out, obviously struggled. This one right here, nothing on the ground. The offensive line has to do a better job. They got to be...
There he goes! And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Mountaineers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. To the ground to try to move the chains. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Red pass hits complete. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. And the Mountaineers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. The give out of the gun. He breaks the tackle, finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Looking to throw, it's Huff. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Mountaineers look to keep this drive humming. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. Runs through a man. He might have some space. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. He goes right back to the air. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Touchdown, Mountaineers. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their 2nd drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Lopez. Looking left. Almost had the completion. Just missed it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to take off. They're going to mark him just inches short of getting that 1st down, but he is so dangerous when he takes off on the scramble. Let's see what they do on 4th down. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the 1st quarter stats. So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. 4th down, Lopez. Oh, it's picked off. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. DB's right up on the receivers. Wide receiver going in motion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Huff. Here's the pressure. And down he goes.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front. Get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
Oh, right through his fingers, he muffed it.
I'm literally walking over to that guy. My man, thank you so much for saving my run. That could have been really, really bad. I could have been benched, but you got my back. Appreciate you, my man.
Got his man out of the backfield. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Here's Lopez to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now improvising. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. And the clock stops for an injured player on the field. Backed up now. Here's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he dropped it. Just didn't hook the thing all the way in.
Well, that's disappointing for the offense because that's a play that you repped all week long in practice. You should be able to hit that one no problem. QB receiver couldn't come up with a completion.
On third down, he drops to throw. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Great place to start for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Keeps it on the option. There's got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Appalachian State.
Well, this guy's dynamic, and he can hurt you in a variety of ways in the option game. And he had a chance that time to pitch it out wide if he wanted to, but he kept it himself. He shows you the wheels, takes it in for the score.
And the extra point is good. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. So the Coastal Carolina offense takes over, and they'll go to work from here. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Makes it past the marker. Turns it on in midfield. Off to the races to the right. Past the 10. Touchdown, Coastal! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. The give from the gun. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. With the catch, it's Terrell. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll move the wide receiver. Gets away from 1. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Offense gets set for second down. Trying to move them on the counter. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. They've got the screen set up. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. And the Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. They bring the punter onto the field now. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Gets the back moving. Throwing, Lopez. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Trying to take it back. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, App State. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Breaks into the open. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Safe completion on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The shot that clears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He'll pull it down. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Pressure coming. He's going for it all. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. So now it's 2nd and long. Lopez. Here's a heat. He'll pull it down and run. Inside the 40. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. And the shot to clear is getting set on 1st and 10. Lopez wants to fire. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The shot that clears have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Got his man downfield. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Obviously didn't like what he saw on first down, and they used a timeout. And they won't be... Got it! And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Cutting it close now with 3rd and goal upcoming. Here's Lopez to throw. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. Oh, he didn't spike it, looking to pass. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Nowhere close to the line to gain as he is ridden out of bounds, and this defense makes a statement. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. The Mountaineers will boot it away to start the second half. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, to get down and don't take a big hit.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Forced out of the pocket. Gets rid of it. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. And the shot that clears will line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Can't hang on. He muffs it.
All right, let's go return, guys. You've got to do a better job with ball security. You know these coverage unit teams, they got 50-yard runs at you. They're coming in with a big head of steam. If you're not making a miss, you've got to have two hands on the ball.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
This quarterback part of their running game. Here's a little room there. He slides down, and he's got enough to convert the 2nd and short. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. On the option. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback keeper. Short gain on the play before he slides.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And the Mountaineers send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Takes it on the return. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. The Chanticleers now ready to go on offense. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. Makes the grab in their space. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. The Chanticleers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Throwing, Lopez. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Lopez to pass. Got a man. It's Acker. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a 1st down. And the Chanticleers are rolling down the field. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Looking to throw for it. Gets it out quickly. Turning it on. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. A great catch and run for 6.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Right back to the well. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. The Mountaineers come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down. A strike downfield. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a first down. And the Mountaineers moving quickly to the line.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
To the ground with the back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Not much there on the run. He gets one to the 31. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to throw. It's Huff. Under fire. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth all tied up. Caught in the backfield, it's Terrell. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
Motion from the wideout. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. They've been very good at moving the chains on third down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And the rush will get to him at the 25. The pocket broke down and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now they regain the lead.
Big time kick right there, man. Fourth quarter, clutch time. You needed to come through to take the lead, and now the pressure goes to the defense. You got to keep this lead. Got to get a stop or 2 more, and you can get the dub in this football game.
Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if... There he goes! The 30, the 20. Touchdown, Chanticleers! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
Holly Rowe has an update.
Guys, I'm here on the Mountaineers. Now is the moment. They've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. Quickly to the tight end. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Nice move there. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. There's a reason you drag the record books to the recycle bin in a rivalry game. Upsets, and we've got one looming.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. If you can't win it all, you might as well try to ruin things for your rival, and that's exactly what we've got working here. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. The Mountaineers line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Hey guys, on the sideline for the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Lopez. Under fire. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Coastal! Into the end zone with a breakaway score. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Yeah, if I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Appalachian State comes out onto the field to get the drive started. Back to throw, it's Huff. Looking to the big tight end. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Pocket breaking down. This one's complete.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
Oftentimes when offenses get a first down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo. You're seeing them now go hurry up.
On target over the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes
he uncorks one deep. He makes a grab. They will score. Touchdown, App State. And the Mountaineers regain the lead.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right?
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. The 50. He's inside the 40. Past the 20. He just set sail for the end zone after the pick and turns it into a 2-point return.
I love the effort by the field goal unit. They don't just take the play off. They don't hang their heads. They rush the extra point. Look at that. Get their hand up, get a paw on it, pick it up, and take it all the way back for 2 points and gain some momentum for this defense.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
One more yard on this second down might just put an exclamation point on this one. They go right back to him. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down.